All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. As always, in today's video, we are going to be talking about Green Realty Corp under the ticker symbol, not tickle, ticker symbol SLG. So why am I reviewing SLG today? That is because we have a little subscriber requested video from none other than Dwayne Bolin 2583. Thank you, Dwayne, for requesting this video. You said thank you, and can you please talk about SLG? Well, you know what? I said maybe next week, and next week has passed, but you know what? I'm going to do this video for you, sir. So today we're going to be talking about SLG, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive into what they actually do on their about page, and then we're going to talk about a little bit of their properties and my kind of opinion on whether or not I think SLG is a buy for the future or currently right now. So if that all sounds good, please do stick around. But before we do that, we're doing our subscriber check. We're up to 1,575 subscribers. So please do subscribe if you haven't yet done so. We're a growing page. Our last video got 1.2K views. That is fantastic. Thank you to the 106 people who liked and the 30 comments. I will respond to every single one of your comments. So if you have a video request you want to do down below, please do not hesitate and I will totally get back to you. So today we're talking about SLG. This is a $2.5 billion company which currently trades at a stock price of $37.04. So when just looking at a little overview of SLG here, I do see that $2.5 billion on the market cap, but I also see this negative 7.16 in terms of their earnings per share, which is giving me a little bit of a red flag. And another thing, I noticed is 9.13% dividend, which equates to about $3.25 paid out yearly. And I'm wondering, where is this dividend coming from? Because it's clearly not coming from the earnings per share. So diving into their financials a bit, what I like to see in the total revenue here is that the numbers are growing year over year. And as you can see, they're not really growing, they're decreasing. This is a REIT though, so they do invest in property. I'm going to read this here. So Green Realty Corp is Manhattan's largest office landlord. So they do invest in real estate in Manhattan, mainly office buildings. It is a fully integrated real estate investment trust, or REIT, that is focused primarily on acquiring, managing, and maximizing value of Manhattan's commercial properties. The properties being office buildings, such as what you see here. And you'll notice at the bottom here, it says availabilities, meaning whether or not they're being rented or have any space. So what we do like to see is probably close to zero availabilities. That means their office spaces are being rented. As you can see in a couple of buildings, they're fully sold out, which is great to see. But just going through like their properties here, you could tell they have a lot of properties in downtown Manhattan. These are massive office buildings which house thousands and thousands of people. So they are a pretty big and pretty deep company. And when looking at their financials, they were doing good before COVID. And then when COVID hit, they did take a little bit of a dive, which is totally expected because everyone moved to online and people are slowly getting back into the office space. I do not think office space is dead. I think people do need places and rooms to congregate and collect and share ideas. And I don't think an online Zoom call does that for people. So I do think office space is very important. So looking at their total revenue, you could see that their operation income and loss slightly grew over the past year, but their net income is down negative 71 million. So that is something to keep out for. Now looking on their balance sheet, what I like to see is their total assets growing year over year, which it pretty much does, almost up to that 2019 high. They are at $12.3 billion in total assets. And I like to see the total liabilities, pretty much half of that, at $7.2 billion. So I think that's pretty good. Looking at their cash on hand, they got $214 million. And going to their statement of cash flow, what I do want to see here is that every year I like to see their cash flow from operations grow, which it did take a hit, understandable, but they are slowly growing and getting back to what they used to be. They are about half of what they were in 2020. But as you can see, they're still reinvesting back into themselves. $654 million over the past year reinvested into probably new office spaces and new buildings, which is not bad. Their free cash flow is about $276 million, which does cover that dividend payment of $261,000. So their dividend is covered, but what I will show you here is going into their historical data. It was reduced over the past years, which is another red flag for, us dividend investors, especially high yielding dividends. We like to see them grow, not collapsed. So here you can see they're paying 31 cents, but dropped down to 27 cents. Okay. So now what are my thoughts on SLG? I do think SLG is a buy, but I do not think SLG is a buy at this current price. What I would like to do is go back to the 6-month chart, and as you can see, they were all the way down from $40 to $20. And at this price point, if you pick some up, you would have literally had 100% return with that 9.13% dividend on top. So that is what I would say. I'd say if you can pick up SLG for under $20 or at that $20 mark, here you can see they went down $11 here, 2009. That is when I would be buying SLG, but I don't want to purchase it at this 37 mark right here. Okay. I hope you guys did enjoy that video. My voice is slowly dying on here, but I'm holding out. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and got a little bit of knowledge on SLG, what they do, and a little bit of perspective in case you were looking to buy them. Okay, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please do subscribe and check out all of our other videos. We are currently up to 1,575 subscribers, so please don't hesitate to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you take care.